Hello guys, I just want to make a short video on how to get xdebug to work. For some reason, I just couldn't get it to work. So finally, I was able to get it to work. So I don't know, but it seems a lot of the popular ways, a lot of popular tutorials on the internet don't seem to work. So this is how I went about it. So you go to xdebug.mode/wizard. Then obviously here you have to put an output of your PHP version here. So your information about your PHP version. So what I have is a Laravel project. So let me show you. Not here. Right here, I have a laravel project from here in this xampp folder in the htdocs. No, right here, this project. So I'm going to run it. Going to do php artisans so that it's going to start. What is happening? A minute. So it's going to run here 127.18. Right, for some reason the server doesn't start. What the heck is happening? Okay, it just started. So I'm going to refresh the page. So what I did was to put a PHP file here in the public folder, and I named it php info.php. And what I have in this folder is just the php info method. So let me show you. I'm going to open this with Notepad. I don't need the editor for now. Right, so this is all that I have here. So this will give us information about our PHP version. So what I will do is to go to php info.php. Then it's going to give us this. So this is what we want. So Control A to copy all of it. Then Control A highlights, Control C copy. Then you paste it here, the output. You paste the output here. Then you click Analyze my PHP info. So it will give you this file. You have to download it. And then I already had it. So copy this and go to the PHP folder inside extensions ext and paste it here. Okay, don't do anything to this file. You will see this php_xdebug.dll already here. Don't touch it, but add the new file you just downloaded here. Okay, and then make sure the naming convention on this file is the same as how you got it from the website. So once you download it, over here it says rename it, but don't rename it. Then you go into your php.ini, go into your php.ini right here and open it, then scroll to the bottom of this page, right, and then add these lines here, add these lines, these xdebug lines right here. So xdebug.mode start with request, and so I'm going to paste all of these lines in the description. You can copy it and use it. So you have to ensure that this path, okay, the name of this xdebug.dll file matches the name of the file you downloaded, the xdebug file you downloaded. So once you do that, you have to stop Apache and restart it. So I'm using xampp, so I do xampp, or you can even start it from here. So go to the xampp folder, then scroll down, then click on xampp control, then start it. It's going to take a while, right? So stop it, okay, then start it again, right? So I have it running as a service, so even when I reboot my machine, turn it off and turn it back on, it is always running, so I don't have to manually go and start it. So now that we've done that, what I have to do is to open the project in vscode, open the laravel project in vscode. So I'm going to go back to the htdocs folder, since that is where I have the project, and then I'm going to type in the cmd, and I type code dot, and it's going to open it as a project in VS Code. So let's wait for it to open. It's going to take a while. The RAM on this PC is very low, so please bear with me. It's taking a while, but it works. I tried so many options and it wasn't working, but this one finally worked. So that is why I want to share it with the world, so that you don't have to waste your time configuring this thing. It's taking a while. Right, so you can see I've configured it to work right here. So what I will do is to delete this VS Code folder, because that is where the configuration lives, and I'm going to recreate it. Right, so what you have to do now that you've configured xdebug and everything, when you have your project opened in VS Code, click on run, then you click on add configuration. When you click on add configuration, it is going to create the launch.json file inside the .vs Code folder. So let's wait for that to happen. Going to close all these. Right, so the lang.json has been created. So once this has been created, don't touch it, okay? So that is all we need to do for this thing to work. So we already have the projects running. So what you have to do is to now go to the debug tab or whatever it is, let's just set some breakpoints first. So I will go into my routes, and my API routes, I have this ping get routes here, and it maps to the Pong controller at index. So I'm going to look for that file, the Pong controller. That is it right here. Oh shoot. Right, so I created a variable, just created a variable, and then set the breakpoints there. So you can do same however you want to do it, just to test that this thing really works. So I will choose listen for xdebug in the debug tab, and then I will click run. So once it starts, we are going to have the menu bars showing up, the debug actions. Let's just wait for this. Right, so that is it running right here. So now I can make a request. So I'm going to make a request to /API/ping, and hopefully everything works well. So /API/ping, and I start it. Right, now you can see vscode has been activated, and it's giving us a notification that all of this is really working. So you can see I set the breakpoint here, and it has been activated, and then this variable is also showing up here in the variables section. So I can step over to the next line, and then the usual debugging stuff happens. I hope you know how to use this debug tab, and then you can now see that the variable has been initialized. So guys, this thing really worked, and if you have any challenges still, you can tell me in the comments, and then I see how best to help you. If you've not subscribe already, because awesome things are coming, and like and share the video. It will help me grow the channel. I'm a new channel, I'm trying to grow, so your help will be appreciated. Thank you. Bye bye.